Hello guys and welcome to the channel. For the first time you can see my face. I don't know if that's good or not, but hello, this is me. So I think many of you have been wondering, Drum Girl, in your intro there's gaming and more. So what is the more about? I'm gonna tell you. The more is something. And that little something can be, I don't know, anime or music. But for today's video, the more will be fanfiction. I don't know if you like it or not. If you don't, you should stop watching, but I hope you don't. So today's video is about a fanfiction, and this fanfiction will be about Digimon. Many of you probably know that, if you're in my age. If not, go Google it. You're old enough to do that. So this is about Digimon Tamers, and it's a sweet little story about Rika and Rio. So many people ship them, I do too, and this is a sweet little story. I hope you guys enjoy it. The phone wouldn't stop buzzing on her shelf, but she refused to answer it since her boyfriend came over and they wanted to have some private time. Over and over again the brunette's phone started vibrating violently until it finally fell down from the piece of wood standing next to her bed. Jeri got angry, stopping Takado's movements all over her. She tried to grab her mobile, which made its way under her bed. God, whoever it is, I'm gonna kill him! Or her, if it isn't urgent. As she saw the name of a certain redhead, her expression got serious. Rika and Jeri had grown really close over the years, way more than best friends, almost like sisters. So Rika knew that today was Jeri's boyfriend day. Sitting on her bed, she answered, "What's so important, Rika? Did anyone die? You know what day it is." "I need your advice." She swallowed her urge to make a scene. It wasn't like the fiery redhead to ask for help that direct, so it had to be something major. "I only hope you got a good story for me, sis." With that, Jeri stood and left her boyfriend with all he had standing up to himself. "I'm sorry, Takado. I tried to make it quick," she whispered and gave him a quick peck on the lips. The brunette sat down on her couch across the room and said, "Okay, sweetie, what's up?" On the other end of the line, a 22-year-old Rika was getting frustrated with her man of choice. A well-known brunette with messy hair, perfect teeth, and a sunny boy smile. "Jeri, I hate to ask you about that stuff, but what do you do to get Takado... well..." She hesitated. "To get Takado in the mood." Her cheeks burned bright red, just like the color of her hair. Jeri giggled. "Why? Doesn't Rio want to..." She stopped immediately, realizing her boyfriend was still there. "Hold on." She put a hand over her speaker. "Takado, darling, would you mind making us some tea? And take your time." Jeri winked. "Girls talk," Takado muttered while leaving the room. As soon as he closed the door, Jeri said sharply, "Oh my god! Rio doesn't want to bang you?" "Jeri, keep it down, will ya?" "I can't believe it! Usually he undresses you with his bare eyes. What happened?" Sighing, Rika answered, "Well... truth be told, I went to see a doctor some weeks ago because something wasn't right down there. Result was an infection. I had to take antibiotics, and ever since he wouldn't touch me." "How long has it been?" She hesitated again. "Rika, tell me or I hang up." "Over 4 weeks, okay? He drives me crazy." "Holy cow, over 4 weeks? What did you try?" "Everything." "Well, I doubt that. Little more detail, please." Well, first I tried it as usual, you know, petting his chest, softly kissing him, all that stupid romantic stuff. Didn't work, so I tried the dirty talk. But he just refused with the words, "Not in the mood today." "Oh, that sucks." "Listen, I even tried laying on the couch in sexy underwear with candles, dim lights and soft music when he got home. He just looked at me, sighed and said sorry. He was exhausted and just wanted to get some sleep. I'm running out of ideas here, Jeri." Said woman got excited. "Did you try just taking what you want? Like pinning him on the mattress and ripping his clothes off? And kissing him unrestrained?" "Rika, you gotta try that. Maybe..." "Save it. I already tried that this morning. He's much stronger than me. He just rolled us over again and said he wasn't in the mood. What is going on?" "Maybe that's what you should ask him." Could be something psychological. Like what? Maybe he's afraid of transmission? Okay, first, the infection is long gone. Second, we'd have to use a condom anyway. You know, antibiotics and birth control together, not working. Could that be it? The condom? Some guys just hate them to death. You never complain about it. Alright, let's try something else here. What's going on at the moment? Is he stressed from college or work? Are you eating well? Is he doing too much sports? Anything on your mind? Well, his car is pretty messed up and we don't have money to fix it. And his dad showed up last month. That's gotta be it! You think he has daddy issues? Seriously? Think about it. He never had a good relationship with his dad. What happened when he showed up? I don't know. He showed up, they left the house, and Ryu came home really late and didn't say anything. See? Maybe you're right. I'll try talking to him as soon as he gets home. You should do that. Cook something or so. Make him a nice evening. Thanks, Jeri. You're welcome. Let me know if anything changes. I will. And sorry for bothering you today. Never mind. Call me anytime. You know, I'm always there for you, sis. Thanks again. You too. And greetings to Takado. Okay, bye, sweetie. Bye. Rika took a deep breath after that and decided to start cooking since her beloved boyfriend would be home in less than an hour. Just as she finished everything, she heard the door lock. The young man sighed as he closed the door behind him and threw his backpack on the ground. Rika came out of the kitchen, smiled and went to greet him, but he didn't respond. It hit her hard, but she just said, "Hey, you're just in time. Dinner's ready." "I'm not hungry." He didn't even look at her. He went straight to the living room and fell onto the couch. Rika followed, with a sad expression on her face, and she sat next to him. After a few minutes of silence, the redhead said, "What's wrong? I'm getting sort of worried here." He didn't answer. In fact, he didn't even look at her. "Well, if you want to talk, I'm upstairs. And eat something, please, will ya?" She was about to go as he grabbed her wrist. "Wait. Let's talk." The young woman smiled a little and sat down again. "As you know, a few weeks ago my dad was here and took me outside. I don't know how to say it. Well, just like he did? Come on, what about no secrets? He hates your guts!" Shot from his mouth. Rika lost her facial expression and her mouth went wide open. "He what? That idiot! He doesn't even know me. He refuses to meet me. He always talks bad about me without even knowing me. And he always brings you down. What did that man say to you?" He was all about stupid redhead, this girl's not good for you, you get no money, you make idiotic choices because of her, she makes you blind for everything, blah blah blah. "That's what got you down?" He chuckled. "If it would only be that. He said I'm dead to him if I stay at your side." Her eyes widened in horror. "And you call that person your father?" His gaze got empty. "I don't know." The woman's eyes watered. "What you gonna do?" His eyes did the same while he stared at her. "I don't know. You're my one and only, but that thing he said to me really kills me." Rika's temper began to rise. "He doesn't even keeps in contact with you. He just pops up, says weird shit and fucks you up with it, only to disappear for another year or so. How can that always affect you? He always does that. And you're always that whiny bitch. Get yourself together, damn it!" He swallowed hard. Probably right, but you could have said that a bit nicer. It's hard to realize that your own father isn't interested in one. Look, I love you, and I know I've been repellent against you lately a lot, so I'm sorry, but I hope you understand. She looked at him for a few seconds, her mind trying to progress all of that. Finally she answered. "Wait, you're not even mad? I just yelled at you?" She was confused, but also relieved at the same time. The legendary tamer went and hugged his girlfriend lovingly. "Actually, I'm not. Maybe I just needed that, like a slap in the face." Rika laughed. "Well, I can always kick your butt if you need me to." Smiling, he softly kissed her lips. "I love you, Wildcat." Love you too, hero boy. So, what did you say about dinner? He grinned. After dinner they cuddled up on their couch and gave the telly a chance to prove itself. It's been a long time since Ryo could really enjoy the company of his girlfriend, but he was glad she was all cuddled up against him. He didn't want to loosen his grip on her. In fact, he didn't want to let go of her any time that night. Pulled her up and kissed her on top of her head. Finally he was feeling better. It's been like 5 weeks, and he felt something deep inside him. A warm feeling, deep in the pit of his stomach. He sighed it happily and caressed her hair with his fingers. Rika smiled and pushed herself up a little, just to look him in the eyes. A long and deep look froze them in their places. It was like fire was lit inside of them, and it wanted to see the outside. Time seemed to be standing still. Meanwhile their faces slowly came closer, and even though they've been together for a few years now, it felt like the very first time. The tingling sensation was back in Rika's stomach as her lips slowly touched. Shivers and excitement rushed through them as they got more and more passionate, until the TV was only second on their mind. With a satisfied smile, Rika thought, "Finally!" And with that, the first piece of clothing learned to fly. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me whether you liked it or not, if I should do that again or leave that shit completely out of the concept. Never do that again. Please, please, Drum Girl, don't ever do that again. Whatever you want to write it down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. And with that being said, I see you guys next time. Bye!